back to another episode of Last Elder Survival Team Return. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everyone's having an absolutely incredible day of the most amazing variety that only keeps on getting better from here on out. Let's go and hop on a marvelous Trike, the only bike with 3 wheels that is also extremely thick. Oh my god, dude, sometimes it is a struggle to back that thing up. But okay, the thing has been backed, and we got some adventures to go ahead and get into, and that is gonna begin at a rest stop event that did make its appearance. I was actually gonna head straight into the raid, but, well, when a rest stop event appears, we gotta go over there and, you know, flex our trike on those survivors with the normal bikes that, well, usually try to kill us. I wonder if the trike is the reason they try to kill us. Are they jelly of the extra wheel that we're rocking? I don't know. Listen, 2 wheels is plenty, Mr. Restapians, but I just gotta say, Trike is very cool. But anyways, right after that, we're gonna be going over to Huanglong, where we do have a raid lined up, because y'all know me, I love getting some raid and shenanigans, and we were gonna head straight there, but a rest stop event did appear, and oh, baby. We know rest stop events always got an opportunity of having some good stuff, so hey, over here, help me please. Well, the question is, do you actually need help? And a shower does indeed make sense. Keep up, we're running out of time. But does a shower make sense, Survivor? Do you agree with me? Does the shower make sense? Oh, well, it appears that a horde attacking makes sense. And this horde appears like it's very interested in chasing after me. Why, horde? There are survivors currently mowing you down. Go after the survivors! I want them dead too! Come on, teamwork makes the dream work. I never thought I'd see the day, but I would like to team up with the zombies. Okay, and there we go. This horde has actually managed to attack the survivors. You love to see it. That man is getting hit up quite a little bit. I do gotta stay a little bit away, because if you are the closest thing to the horde when it does spawn in, because there's lots of waves of this horde that does spawn in, it will aggro onto you, and I do not want that. I want it to aggro onto the survivors, because then they will hopefully die, and I can collect their loot free of charge. So don't mind me just examining. Marvelous work, truly, survivors. You are absolute experts in your field of slaying zombies. I am rather impressed, and oh, looks like that dude, I think they actually, oh, they're all still alive. I'm not gonna lie, survivors, y'all are impressive. If you can survive all of these waves, I have a very nice prize for you, I tell you what. And it may or may not be a shower, because a shower does make sense. We really just got to get that point across. But I imagine that this is going to be the final wave of zombies before these dudes decide to die, because look at them getting swarmed. They no longer have the support of a pistol. One man goes down, and we are left with Mr. Baseball Bat. So while Mr. Baseball Bat deals with the rest of those zombies, I'm going to go and deal with stealing your loot, Mr. Baseball Bat, because we all know that... Oh, he's okay. What's up, Mr. Baseball Bat? Okay, I did not expect you to deal with those zombies that quickly. Impressive, but you still get the same prize. It's known as death, and I get the prize of all your loot are belong to me now. Okay, hold up. I'm having a little bit of an issue because there are too many zombie bodies littering this thing so I could actually get to the loot that I want. But there we have it. We let the survivors clear out the zombies. We let the zombies clear out the survivors. All I had to do is mow down a man with a baseball bat, and, well, now we're here, and now we can go ahead and loot up the dead bodies. They don't tend to drop any good weapons or armor after getting literally wailed on by zombies and using their weapons and stuff, but they do still have a chance of like dropping like some aluminum bars and stuff. It looks like this particular rest stop event was a little bit lackluster in terms of loot, but there is some gas that I'll probably go ahead and siphon up with some of our water bottles and whatnot, but as I do that, I'm gonna go put this stuff away and commence with today's raid. And alrighty, y'all, let's go and get this thing underway, because we brought that thing known as a high explosive, which will be very helpful with entering into whatever location we want. And but yes, Huanglong is now officially being raided. Oh, and he has offered me some food. Well, thank you. I do get rather hungry when I eat, and some beef jerky is a very nutritious and delicious snack. Thank you, Huanglong. I will not have mercy on you, though. But what's up? Hold up. Huanglong, you dog! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, already it appears that Huanglong is a little bit of a cheaty. I don't think I've ever seen this particular cheaty before. This man has put a chest on no ground. From all the base raids I've done, I literally think this is the first time that I have ever witnessed this. Like, I've seen the ATV not be put on, like, the proper flooring before, because in case y'all do not know, I believe the ATV does need to be on stone flooring minimum. It definitely cannot be over here on the bare ground, but having a chest on the bare ground, I don't think I have ever seen that happen before. So already this appears interesting, and oh, it appears like there is some steel to be had. Wow, actually quite a little bit of steel too. And oh my god, even more chests. Dude, what in tarnation Hog Long? This man is just putting everything where it doesn't belong. And again, the reason why this is so interesting is because, like, you literally, like at my base, when I build my base, you cannot do this. This needs to be on flooring. That needs to be on flooring. Putting it on the bare ground like this is literally impossible under regular means, which does have my eyebrows raised as to the hackeritude of Huang Long here. But hacker or not, we got to get into his base because there are, I mean, there's a few steel doors over here, so my hopes are a little bit high. I want to try and get into, like, this section over here. I ain't gonna lie. So, oh, he's got, like, a window over there. That's adorable. But this section over here has a lot of doorways. Man, let's go. Let's try and get into it. And without further ado, toss the C4 down, bada bing, bada boom! And we're in 15 noise later, and the entirety of his base has been revealed, and he has a lot of chests for us to break into. Good thing that we brought quite a lot of hatchets. Even has a little metal window here. Dude, this thing's kind of cute. I actually like be able to, like, you know, just boop, 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 shoot outside the window, fend some people off. Man, if only, dude, that'd be so cool if base raids did actually have people trying to defend them, or even just like an AI at the base, for example, that, like, would try to fight you off. That would be a really cool addition, I'm not gonna lie. What would y'all think about that? If there was, oh, baby, we got some people coming our way. Let's go and back it up. Star, why didn't you take a shower before this monumentous occasion? Because my stank is iconic, baby. I can't shower in a way that would be a disservice to my iconic smell. That way, when this man returns, this man and or lady returns to their base, they will be like, oh, I know that smell. It's the smell of Star. It's a smelly smell that smells smelly. And that's how they're gonna know that it's me. Okay, we got some medkits over here, though. This is not a revenge raid, by the way, so we gotta make sure to put the most valuable stuff away into our chopper once we find that. Let's go. Okay, there's the gun that we're looking for. Love the fact that we brought so many iron hatchets because these things do have quite a lot of durability compared to their other counterparts. Okay, we're getting some more medical supplies here. It looks like hopefully we can find some more guns too. It looks like this is gonna be a pretty solid raid already. And obviously there's still the potential that there are gonna be significantly better chests because, like, my hopes are very high. There is steel throughout this base. Okay, and that's a sign that this is a pretty advanced base because, well, this takes a lot of steel plates to build, okay? Not to mention all of the stone and stuff too, but the steel alone does have me interested. I'm also kind of interested in, like, some of those random chests over to the right. I can't imagine that those are gonna be the best. Those are probably, like, the bait chests where people just kind of, like, you know, put them out. Like, I mean, no one, ooh, piece of candy. No one in their right mind is gonna put the most valuable stuff in the most exposed position, you know? So likely what these are hacked in chests. Because again, you can't do this. This is illegal. Very illegal. I've never seen something this illegal. I've seen something ATV on the ground levels of illegal, but I've never seen chests on bare ground levels of illegal. So I really hope that there's something really good within this base. But yeah, I've seen like that before. This is illegal. You can't put that on the bare ground. But I have seen that before. But the chests, dude, I literally cannot recall coming across something like that. But all right, let's go and put a couple of things away. Definitely, we got plenty of room here to mess around with. Definitely got to put that away. Do not want that in our inventory. The raiders, oh, they freaking slobber all over that when they see an electronic circuit. I do not want them to get even a small taste of me bringing home such an object, such a sacred item, you know? However, dude, still plenty of chests and opportunities for us to break into. We broke into all of these, so this entire section's clear. We do still have a few over here. We are gonna have another wave coming our way in just one moment. And man, it just does look like a random assortment of randomness, man. A little bit disappointed there. Oh, okay. I'll take some wrenches, actually. Ooh, what's up, Toxic Abominations? Plural. They just split off into two, bro. That looked like a cell on, like, from, like, biology class splitting into two. In whatever biological process I'm thinking of is, I don't know. I'm not a biology major. I hit keys on a keyboard and program things. I do computer science. I don't know this. I don't really know if there's anything there that I immediately want to jump at. They broke my hat. Oh my god. Not cool, dudes. And we just got some random armor. We got some spikes over there too and whatnot. I am getting a little bit thirsty. Glug, 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 glug. Let's make sure to satisfy that thirst. I'll toss the pistol in that secondary slot. And let's go. I do want to see what's within this chest. Because, okay, even though it is on the bare exterior, these are cheeky chests. And, yep, they ain't got jack diddly squat. We do still have 1 iron hatchets here left over. So we should be able to break into at least 2 of these chests over in that strange pattern. Okie dokie, y'all. Out of everything that we saw throughout those chests, I think this is what I'm gonna be bringing home with us for the most part. However, I do still gotta go put a few things away into our chopper, and I do want to break into some of those strange chests that are, again, on the bare ground. But first things first, I do want to make sure to put a few things away that may or may not be seen as valuable in the eyes of raiders. That'll free up a few inventory slots for us, which will be good. I'll probably get rid of this hockey stick. I accidentally grabbed that, I believe. And let's just go ahead and whoop, toss that extra gas in there just for the sake of having that there. And I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of wood too, just because I am having a minor wood shortage back at home, and there's not really a lot of super incredible valuable things to fill out our inventory with that I haven't already grabbed. So I think I'm just gonna try to focus on grabbing a little bit of wood here, because the wood is good, yeah? And alrighty, I think we got pretty much our, like, final quote-unquote roster at this point. Let's break through that, since we should be able to do that. Hey, we got ourselves a little bit more oak, so nice. We can go and actually put that away as well. So that should bring our total up to 15 oak logs, which once we process should be 5 oak planks. So definitely a nice little cherry on top of everything else that we did get throughout this base. For a hacker, though, I expected better out of you, my dude. Disc. Regardless, we did raid into and break his base, so I'm more than happy, and we still got a few more chests that we do gotta check out. But yeah, I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below. What would you think about, like, a raiding update that would add in, like, even, like, not even necessarily a real person, but, like, just an AI that would, like, chill in the base, and, you know, if there are windows, try to, like, shoot you from the windows or stuff, and maybe just, like, be patrolling through the base. That could be such a cool raid update, I feel like, and personally, I would actually love to see something like that go down, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all do think about that in that comment section down below. I'd love to hear. And okay, these 2 chests are now on the brink of destruction, and we're gonna see if there's anything good within them, and then we are gonna get out of dodge. Okay, absolutely nothing in there, and absolutely maybe something. Nope, nothing in there. Yeet! See you later, base. I'm out of there. But let me know what y'all would think about such a raiding feature, because I do personally think something like that would be really cool to see. And I don't know, I think a raiding update is definitely due, and literally adding in an AI that might patrol the base and try to battle you and maybe drop some loot himself too could make raids so cool and so iconic. But speaking of raiders and speaking of raiding, boom! This is incredible what y'all are seeing over here. And there's actually something incredibly more incredible than this that we're gonna go over in about 30 seconds, but I didn't want to go over this first. With the caption, this was posted earlier today by the Last Day Out Art developers. You couldn't help noticing the set of Raiders armor flashed in the teaser of Season 7, because it's incredibly awesome. And this is how that armor looked in the first arts made by our concept artist. More epic style of the post-apocalypse, and we are seeing a pretty cool looking armor that, honestly, I low-key kind of wish that they kept this as a type of armor too, because this does look pretty freaking epic, bro. With, like, the very cool hat with, like, a little spiky mohawk, even, like, some of that, like, yellow and black, like, striped stuff throughout the armor. It does just make for a very cool look, and honestly, I wish that they, I don't know if I like the way that they teased it in the trailer a little bit better, but I do wish that they kept this around as, like, another type of armor that maybe that could be dropped. But the big kahuna is this. This was actually shared by the developers with some YouTubers and streamers to actually go ahead and share with their respective audiences, and that's exactly what we're gonna be doing, because this is a look at the Raider armor itself. The actual Raider armor upcoming in Season 7. This is not concept art. This is the armor itself, and that brings a very interesting thing to mind, because we are seeing a variety of variations of this armor. Each one of these screenshots is actually slightly different, with the one in the middle and that yellow tint being the most different. And we're gonna go ahead and break that down here in just one moment. But in case y'all do not know, this is actually the armor that was teased by the Last Day on Earth developers within the trailer that they released as a teaser for season 7. And it appears that these raiders are actually gonna be running the prison, and we actually did see a single like boss looking raider at the end of it with a very powerful weapon. However, given this screenshot that we're seeing, I think that there are going to be multiple boss raiders due to the fact that we are seeing 4 slightly different versions of the raiders. So over in the top left, we can see, and I think the most visible difference between a lot of these is actually the helmet. In the top left, we can see a helmet with a little bit of like saw blades kind of like jutting out to the left and right of the helmet. Over in the middle screenshot with like the orange armor, we can see a orange tinted mohawk. Over on the right, we can kind of see spikes literally jutting out of the helmet itself. And then on the bottom, we can also see spikes jutting out of the helmet, but the spikes do appear to be a little bit shorter, a little bit stubbier, and the eyes are glowing orange, just like the just like the armor above it that's actually orange, and the one to the left of it with the like saw blades going out of the left and right. But over on the right, the eyes are not glowing orange, the eyes are only glowing blue. So some interesting little differences that are very noticeable within kind of like the facial area. Now the facial area is where each one of these 4 do slightly differ, but the one in the middle is different in every way, because we can see the armor does have that orange tint actually throughout it, which does separate it significantly from the one on the left, the one on the right, and the one on the bottom. Similarly with the pants might seem very similar at first, with like a spiky knee pad and like a little calf guard or like a shin guard, like this dude's about to go and play some little league soccer. But the orange one does actually have on that shin guard, you can see that striped like orange / yellow and black pattern. And now you might be like, okay, Star, but the shoes are completely the same. Well, no, the shoes are slightly different, because again, the fella with the orange does have some little smudges down on his shoes. So it appears that that orange one is very special in a variety of ways, with the 3 others being slightly different in the facial department, but very similar otherwise. What I think we might be seeing is actually a hierarchy of the raiders. I think the supreme leader of the raiders is gonna be that orange fella in the middle, and I think he might have like 3 kind of like lieutenants that kind of help him run his faction. Each of them are kind of equal in power due to the fact that their armor is very similar, but they are also different due to the fact that their helmets are all slightly different. That's the hypothesis that I'm forming here, and I think it makes a lot of sense, because these are all literal in-game looks at the raider armor. And then that, combined with the fact that there are 4 different versions, it makes you think that there do have to be like, we gotta encounter these 4 different versions somehow. And I do think that this armor is gonna be restricted to the most powerful of the raiders. So again, what I'm thinking it is that the orange is the supreme leader of the prison and potentially the final boss, and then I could actually see those 3 kind of like lieutenants each being like a weekly thing, because as we have seen throughout some prior seasons, every week you end up doing like something slightly different, right? So I could definitely see week 1 being potentially the guy on the left as a boss battle, week 2 being the guy on the right as a boss battle, week 3 being the guy at the bottom as a boss battle unlocking. And then once you do defeat all 3 of the kind of like minor bosses / the raider lieutenants, the ultimate boss, the orange supreme leader of the prison raider faction itself, does unlock. That's the takeaway I'm getting here, that a couple of things are pointing towards, and I think that that is such a potentially cool idea. And obviously the armor itself is pretty freaking incredible on top of that too. I cannot wait, and I really hope that these guys do drop their armor, every one of them, or at the very least that the supreme leader does drop his armor at the end, because this armor is looking freaking swiggity swoogity, baby. It is looking nice. And on top of that, since Raiders armor is usually reinforced versions of older armors, so like the tier 1 armor, the tier 2 armor, that's actually just reinforced versions of the basic armor, I wonder if this might be a reinforced version of the tier 3 or the tier 4 armor. The tier 3 armor is of course the military armor, the tier 4 armor is the SWAT armor. I wonder if maybe this is going to unlock reinforcements and actually crafting reinforced armor for our military armor or even our SWAT armor. armor. But nonetheless, this armor is looking absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to go and battle to the death with these dudes and hopefully collect their loot from the prison location. And like, oh my lord, I just thought like, but it's this armor, dude. I am so friggin' excited for the armor. If y'all have not been able to piece that together, it's just gonna make for super cool boss battles. And personally, like, how strong do I think the armor is gonna be? I think it's gonna be around SWAT armor. I don't think it's gonna be stronger than Kevlar armor. I could see it being around SWAT armor, maybe stronger than SWAT, weaker than Kevlar, or like somewhere around there, just because like it does look like the armor does have a lot of plating to it and stuff, but it just like, I just really hope that they do end up dropping the armor, because that would be such an epic thing. And even if the lieutenants don't drop the armor, as cool as that would be, I would love to see the final boss drop his armor in this kind of like hypothesis that I am putting together, where each one of these like kind of like not as special armors could be a lieutenant that we face every week, and then the ultimate boss, once you defeat all the lieutenants, is going to be the supreme orange leader himself. But it's just, let me know what y'all think about the armor, how strong you think it's gonna be, if y'all think that we might be able to get it as a drop. And I just want to go to battle, man. It's gonna be so freaking cool, and this prison location is shaping up to be crazy. But let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below about this. All I would absolutely love to hear. And a reminder that that comment is gonna put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $25 at Twitch Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That lets you win on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on every single last day on this video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick random beer for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off the weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit. But without further ado, I believe that's gonna go and start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day Honor Survival. And this prison cannot come fast enough. Season 7 cannot come fast enough. And that armor, dude, I better be able to bloody wear it. Even if I don't have like multiple sets of the armor, just one set of that armor would be so cool, because I do want to see how strong it is. I just want to go to battle. Like, I just want the prison to already be here. It's looking loco. But yeah, with that said, with that done, let's go start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.